How's it going, guys? And welcome back to BL3's Forgotten, the series where I take a look at underused and not often talked about pieces of gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered within the modern meta of the game or should be left behind and forgotten. And today we are taking a look at the Gettleburger. If you'd like to get a Gettleburger for yourself, you're going to want to fast travel over to the Meridian Metroplex over on Promethea to pick up the Dynasty Diner quest from Lorelei. This quest only unlocks after completing the Rise and Grind quest, which is also gotten from Lorelei. All you gotta do is meet Bo, pick up some premium burger meat, maybe kill a couple people, and then upon turning in the quest, you will get yourself the Gettleburger. If you have already completed the quest, you can also get it from the legendary firing mode of the Iridian Fabricator, from the Veteran Rewards machine, or from the Diamond Loot Room. The Gettleburger is a blue rarity unique Torgue launcher. It has completely locked parts, including the element only coming in corrosive and being unable to naturally roll with anointments. The unique effect of the Gettleburger is simply that it launches hamburgers. These burgers fire out in an arc and will bounce twice off of surfaces and enemies, before then exploding. These burgers deal splash damage on hit and on explosion. The Gettleburger is also full auto. Now, I fucking love this gun. I love the idea of it. I love a launcher that just fires big ass fucking hamburgers. I love the stint of this thing. It's great. It's a fantastic gun and it makes me happy that it exists. That being said though, I wish it was at all usable. I feel like even during the story mode, this thing kind of fucking sucks. I get it, it's a blue, but it is also still a launcher and a unique. Take a look at it compared to this ×2 purple non-unique Torgue pistol. It does less damage than even just a single projectile of this thing. Why is this rocket launcher worse than a single projectile of a ×2 non-unique pistol? But the damage isn't even the only problem. It being full auto with a decent fire rate, it definitely lets you spam out burgers, which is pretty fun, so a point there. But you also just end up losing out on a hell of a lot of ammo because you're spamming burgers just trying to kill a single enemy, which is not at all aided by the fact that this thing has to bounce twice before it will actually explode. So 9 times out of 10, you're not even going to be getting the full damage out of this thing because maybe you'll get like an impact damage because the impact does still do a little bit of damage. But to get the best out of this, it only really happens against war dogs or stags or creature enemies where you can kind of bounce it up and down on the ground underneath them. This isn't at all practical to do in any sort of actual combat setting though. Moze and Flak were pretty much the only Vault Hunters I was actually able to use this gun on for more than like 20 seconds just because they did have ways of keeping up with the ammo consumption. But even then, it really wasn't worthwhile to use because even when you're able to just completely spam out these shots and just absolutely rail burgers into the heads of your enemies, while it's funny to look at, you still kill things incredibly slowly. Although with Flak, sometimes it would feel like the stars fucking aligned with Mercury in retrograde or whatever the fuck, and it would maybe kill something for like just a split second with a single burger. My best guess there though is just simply that Flak can pump a fuck ton of damage into it, and when everything happens perfectly in sync, it just simply doesn't matter how bad the weapon is. And as I've been doing with these non-anointable weapons, I did anoint this myself so that I could give a comparison and see if an anointment helps it at all. And as usual, there will still be the save file in my Discord server that has anointed versions of all of these unanointable guns that I've showcased in the series, but it really changed nothing. It felt just as bad. I don't think there's any way of helping this gun in its current state. I think that to make this gun actually good, it would need quite the overhaul. Personally, I think I would just make it a way lower fire rate or just fully remove the full auto and give it way higher damage. But like I said earlier, I don't think damage is the only problem with this gun, and it should just fucking explode on impact. There's no reason that it needs to bounce twice, even off of your enemies. Make it bounce off surfaces, but explode on impact with enemies like literally any other fucking gun with bouncy projectiles. In short, while this gun is very fun and it's enjoyable and it's funny and I love it, it's really just a piece for your wall in Sanctuary. It offers literally nothing, being only corrosive locked and not really having the ability to roll with anointments, and even with anointments it still sucks, and having no damage and eating through your ammo, and oh my god, this thing is bad. Pick one up, hang it on your wall, forget about it. But that's about do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Down in the description will be a link to my Twitch channel where I will be live right after this video goes up, and right under that is a link to my Discord server where you can come and join and hang out. But with that all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.